Introduce yourself. Who are you? What are you? Why? A writer. Is that all? So you must think all these words mean something then. Is it art, though? I've asked this question to you, strangers, cynics, the incredibly tired and love-struck alike, and this is what you had to say. The simple answer is yes, but if you, like most of the writers I know, are skeptical, then you are in luck because I, unlike most of those same writers, have come prepared. I live between worn-out pages, adjectives, modifiers, all smudged ink and illegible. The death and rebirth of love become a story, a natural progression of heartbreak and the lack of it. This is about beginnings. I am never ready to sit down and write a story, and I never will be. But at some point, we all must face the blank page alone. Bleed until it is no longer blank, and all of a sudden you have a first draft. Young writers should read books past bedtime and write things down in notebooks when they are supposed to be doing something else. A life in the arts is sometimes like putting messages in bottles and hoping that someone will find one of your bottles and open it and read it. We do this because the world we live in is a house on fire and the people we love are burning. No one else will do it for you, and if you really want it to be good, you'll do it every day. Discipline allows magic. Habit is a better friend than inspiration. Writing is a struggle that blesses those who see it through to the end. A clear sentence is no accident. You have to be honest with yourself. How else can you expect excellence? Do it again and do it right this time. Keep doing it. This is the basis of all creation, of all creative success.
Well, I think that being a writer has really changed my life because, when you have something to say to the world, you can't always say it like with your words. Sometimes people understand things best through things that are left unsaid, and I guess that's like kind of the best way that I can communicate with people like me who really can't communicate unless they can communicate through their art form. And I guess it's sort of just like a way for me to get away from everything that weighs me down and to tell people what level I'm on without actually telling them.
Literature is the soul of humanity.
I said that this morning.
For real, I think that literature, first off, has a really important role just for entertainment, which people actually do need. It's, a fun thing, but it is also something that it offers something that we sort of need to incorporate in our daily life as a respite from stress or whatever, that kind of stuff. It differs from a lot of other entertainment in that it can go way more in depth and it can provide so much more information and insight and really beautiful themes, and has always kind of led the way with teaching people and showing people things. So being a writer is, I don't know, I think it's
Sorry.
kind of at this point has like this reputation of being still pretty noble, just because it's something that's really hard to do successfully, and like there's like you get like a lot of, it's really cool if you're able to like do this and be good at it. So, and because you're providing this kind of entertainment and this kind of like insight to people, it's something really special. Yeah.
I identify as a writer as I am. It's something I love, but on a bigger picture, I think that literature has transformed history and culture, and it makes people aware of what's around them and positive change. Without writers, I don't know if we would be considered the same humanity that we consider ourselves now.
That's why
I think writing is pretty integral to the world around us, and not only expository writing, as in like newspapers, but also poetry and short story writing. It kind of inspires us and makes us look at the world in new ways, and every time you read something, it changes the way you see things around you, which I think is pretty important, and it's one of the only things that can do that. I mean, art as a whole changes the way you view the world, but I think writing does it in a particularly interesting way because it does it no matter who you are. There's no preference, I think, that changes how you view writing. I think it's hard to dislike writing because it's a lens.
All of these words will mean something if you let them. But I am more than metaphors and line breaks. I am a writer. And I guess that's all I am.